So one of the things I've been asked is, are Tesla cars affordable? Is making the change from a everyday diesel petrol car to an all-electric car, is it actually affordable? Is it worth doing? The answer is, it depends. It depends on your circumstances, what sort of mileage you do. Is it business mileage or personal mileage? And the amount of miles you're doing every month. Now, I've created a spreadsheet in order to calculate this information, and I'm going to show you this spreadsheet now. Now, I'm going to put it up on the video so you can actually see it as I talk through it. I'm also going to make this available, so if you do want to download a copy, by all means go ahead and actually get a copy of this. So what we have here is we have a spreadsheet calculating everything from the monthly cost, fuel costs, and mileage. So starting at the top, we have fuel pence per litre. So this is what currently I pay when I fill up my car. It's 127 pence, £1.27. I use a premium fuel in my C300. But of course, if you're using diesel, that can be updated for the same thing. My car MPG is 29 miles per gallon. It's not overly economical on this car. Of course, if you have a more economical car, so a diesel, you will actually have better readings than I will be showing you here. But do download this and actually have a play with it yourself. So I have ordered a Tesla Model X 100D. That comes out at around 97,800. My current car, this car I'm in now, is a Mercedes C300. That was about £42,000. Now, I'm not comparing apples with apples here. This is very much I wouldn't even say a pear and apple. This is a mango and an apple. The price of the Tesla is double the price of my current car, easily double the price. So the monthly finance figure, of course, is going to be well different. So what I've put on this spreadsheet as well is that I also just mentioned that the Mercedes S-Class Coupe, which is about £104,000, which is the similar price to the Tesla before you get the government rebate. That works out to about £1,139 a month, which is more in line with what the monthly of the Tesla is. So I could just adjust this monthly finance figure with the S-Class to get a more comparable like for like. Of course, I'm trying to do it in the real world of this is the car I have now, and I want to know, I wouldn't say how I'm going to be better off, but for us it was the right move, because it's not just about money, it's about the family. We're going to be out in the car a lot more, going on journeys a lot more. So as a family car, it's going to be a lot better. So right, let me talk you through this. So as I mentioned, fuel pence per litre at top, then the MPG under that. Then we talk about the Tesla. Now these are relating to what I am getting finance-wise and everything else. So the Tesla is costing me £97,800. The monthly is going to be £1,090. So currently the maintenance will work out to about £55.73, which is 48 months basically, and that would work out to £2,675. Insurance. Now insurance, I was actually very surprised. I was expecting in the UK to spend over £1,000 on this. I've got a number of years no claims discount, but still for a car that is £100,000, I would have expecting to pay at least £1,000 a month. However, I found that Liverpool Victoria were doing a insurance quote for about £683.84. That also does cover a courtesy car in case of a crash. It does come with £1,000 excess. You can, of course, pay more for the actual insurance and less on the excess, but actually I'd rather have the excess there. It doesn't worry me, the £1,000, which works out to £56.98 a month. So the grand total for the Tesla is £1,202.71. My current car, 42,000, works out to £548.16. The maintenance is £35 a month. Insurance is £45.55. Fuel, now of course on this car I pay fuel, so fuel pence per mile, so that's based on what I pay for fuel against the miles per gallon. So that works out to 19 pence 1991. I wanted to be quite exact with this, so I did go down to the 4 decimal points, so 1991. So the total is £628.71. So you'll see straight away I am paying double the price for the Tesla compared to my current car. Now, obviously, if I update this to £1,139 to make it comparable, it's going to be literally comparable apples for apples. But I don't want to do that. As I said, I want this a real world example of what I am going to be paying. So the next section is all about mileage. I've based this on your business mileage as well as your personal mileage. Now, for my business mileage, I can claim back 45p for business. Of course, personal mileage, I can't claim that back. But it's not bad. So what I've basically done here is I've broken it down into some usual journeys I would do. So the office, customer 1, customer 2. Now I work from home, so I only usually go to the office maybe once or twice a month. But then other customers that I will do more often, I can just add those as rows. The amount of miles it is, so that's the journey there and back. This is in miles. The expense I would get from that journey, so for 187 miles, I would get £84.15 back. The next bit in yellow, this is where I can update it. So a yellow field, I can update this to say, how many visits am I going to do to this site? So say I'll go up to the office twice, I put that in, and you'll see then total expense return has been updated to £168.30. Now the beauty is anything we do up here is also updating the stuff at the bottom, which I'll come to in a bit. Customer 1, here I've put 10, if I just say 1 in there, and customer 2, maybe I'll go there once as well. Now all of that, you'll see it's updating all of this expense to come back. I also have this field here for private mileage, so how many miles do I do privately per month? This can vary, you know, if we're going out a lot, it could be 100 miles a week, 200 miles a week. If we're not going out much, it might be 10 miles a week. On a busy month, we would probably do about 100, 150 miles personally. And that could just be going to the shops, going off to see people, just going out with the little one, just taking places. So I've put in about 500 miles for the month. So what this then gives us is total work miles, total expense return, so that's expenses from this mileage, and the fuel cost of £123.99, because we know how much the fuel costs. That gives us a total back from the miles, so that's the expense plus the actual cost of the fuel of £404.27. So what we have at the bottom here is the cost broken down actually with the credits and everything else. So the Mercedes costs £628.71. The journey fuel is £123.99 for business. Private fuel is £99.54. I get a credit back for my business mileage of £280.26, which gives me a Mercedes monthly cost of £571.99. Now, if we do the same calculation then for the Tesla, the car costs £1,202.71. I get a credit back for the fuel of £123.99, because that's fuel I haven't had to spend. Private fuel costs of £99.54, again because I didn't have to buy it. I still get my mileage back from the business of £280.26, which gives me a Tesla monthly cost of £698.91. Now you can see straight away for a car that costs double the price of my existing car, the monthly total outgoing that I actually have in the end is very, very similar. We're only off by about £110, £120. So that is quite interesting. Now, of course, I put in quite low figures now for these visits that I will do. If I just do, say, an extra visit to this one customer, what's going to do to our figures? Straight away, we've gone from that £110, £120 difference to now £40 difference. And again, if we say maybe I go up to the office 3 times in a month, or maybe I've just done an extra visit somewhere, look at that. Now straight away, the Tesla is costing me less money than my Mercedes cost me. And again, basing this on a car that is half the price of the Tesla. So the finance is half the price, but I'm making so much more money back because of the fuel savings. This is invaluable. I mean, to give you an idea, apples for apples, let's update this monthly finance to be 1139. This is now going to update everything for me. And if I scroll down, I mean, look at that difference straight away. The Tesla is actually now half the price of that S-Class Mercedes after all those expenses. Now, of course, the miles per gallon will be slightly different on that, but it's a much bigger car than the C300, so actually I think it won't be far off the MPG that you get, and that was a true MPG. That's not what they claim in the book and everything else. I took the MPG from my car, which I drive all the time. But straight away there, you'll see that the Tesla comes out way better on pricing. So, as I said, this is a calculator around really showing why I've made this change. I mean, yes, it's a Tesla. Yes, it's a Model X. Yes, it's going to be so much more great for the family. We can get out more and do stuff. But it also makes financial sense for me. If I go out and do X amount of business trips in a month, I will save on this car. I can actually make money back than what I'm getting now. So for us, financially, it makes sense. It's actually, it costs us less to run the Tesla than it does to run my Mercedes. Now that, as I said, is crazy because, you know, my Mercedes is half the price of the Tesla, but when we start factoring everything else in, that does make a huge difference. Now, not everyone is going to use the car for business, and I'm going to show you an example here, because the beauty of this calculator is, if you want to see the kind of money you're saving or not, if you're just using this for personal use, all you have to do here is actually update all these visits to 0. And we're going to get a more real world result now on no business mileage. Now, I'm actually going to up it to 1,000 miles a month to give you an idea. It's still based here on the S-Class. I will go and update it back again for my car. But you'll see here on personal mileage only, I am still better off by, well, £400 compared to the S-Class. Now, if I adjust this back up to be about what I'm paying, it's 548 and 16 pence. So now it's going to revert it all back to my mileage. So you'll see on my car, because it is half the finance cost, on personal mileage only, I am going to be out of pocket by about £180. Now, £180 isn't a huge amount of money. For an upgrade in such a car, you're not going to really be losing out here. Now, where you will benefit, of course, is if you're going to go on long trips, on holiday. You know, if we decided to drive to the south of France or something, then of course you're going to really rack up those personal miles, which again will pay you back almost for using an electric car. So let's just say in a month, God, let's go a bit crazy. Let's say we do 2,000 miles in a month, then straight away there, we're now £200 better off in the Tesla than we are in the Mercedes. So it will work out better depending on what you do, and also depending on what you want. I mean, this car that I'm in right here is great fun. I mean, it's convertible, it's great to chuck around, but if I want to go to IKEA and buy anything, if we're going to go on holiday anywhere, even just to the airport to go on a plane, there's not a huge amount of room in this car. If we had a bigger family, we've only got the one little one, but if we had, you know, 2 kids, then again, you're going to be a bit more squished in here. And again, that's why the Model X is just so much nicer. I mean, we've borrowed a Model X now a couple of times from Tesla. They've been very kind to loan us one. And it's been great for us. We've literally just gone out, driving everywhere. We've been using the Falcon Wings. The little one absolutely adores the Falcon Wings. He thinks it's fantastic. He goes and closes them and opens them. Yeah, he loves it. But for us, we actually got out and actually went and did things as a family. I mean, even to the point of, you know, we were sat in the car on a raining day eating fish and chips in the car. Sorry, that's a very English thing to be doing, eating fish and chips. But it was absolutely tipping it down outside. So we just grabbed some fish and chips and ate in the car as a family. But because of the space we had, it was just so much easier. Where in here, you're really crammed in. Now, I'm not talking the Mercedes down at all. This is a great car. For the time we've had it, it has been exactly what I wanted in my car. But now we've just decided that we want that bigger car. We want to be able to do those things, and also we want to go electric. We live in Bristol in the UK, which is very much about recycling, renewable energies. We have solar panels. So we really wanted to go down that electric route. It's taken me a little bit of time to put this together, but for me, it was really key to have this information. It was actually key for me, as a good husband, to have this information to go and get permission from my wife to actually buy the car. I'm sure there's many of you out there who are doing the same. But to actually have this and say, look, if I do this journey and this journey, this is what it's going to cost us. This is, at the end of the month, this is what we are losing or gaining by having this car. And to actually show those figures is really powerful. So by all means, ask me questions, put some comments down in the section. We're also still doing the Tesla referrals, so please do click on my link and use my referral code if you are planning to buy a car. The unlimited supercharging is changing soon, September the 16th. If you're watching after September 16th, sorry, you've missed the unlimited supercharging. You now get 1 year's free supercharging. In the UK, that's available in the Model S, Model X, and the Model 3 Performance when it comes out over here. Of course, the rest, wherever the US mainly, where you've already got the Model 3, then you can use it on the Model 3 Performance. By all means, please do support, and that'd be great. And I will speak to you all soon. Cheers.